Picture this: a lush green jungle, practically humming with the sounds of a million hidden creatures. Giant trees covered in vines stretch for the sun, creating a world of light and shadow below. Waterfalls pour into rivers that cut through the thick jungle floor. This is a place of primal peace, a kingdom with a colossal living god. This is Kong's home. But that peace, it's about to be shattered. A sudden, unnatural chill slices through the humid air. The vibrant greens fade to white as a wave of frost sweeps through the trees. Leaves turn brittle and break like glass. The river freezes solid in an instant, its flow silenced. And then, from the sky, a creature of myth and nightmare descends, a frost dragon. Its scales glitter like a glacier, and with every breath, it blasts out a torrent of absolute zero. From the heart of the jungle, a roar of pure rage explodes, shaking the very island. Kong has spotted the intruder, and the king does not tolerate invaders. The frost dragon lands with a thunderous crash, cracking the fresh ice under its weight. It looks over the winter wonderland, it's creating a low, satisfied hiss escaping its jaws. The once living trees are now just silent, frozen statues. This dragon is a walking ice age, and it's brought its own personal apocalypse right to the jungle's doorstep. Then Kong steps out from the trees, a massive silhouette of pure power against the spreading ice. He pounds his chest, a declaration of war that booms for miles. This is his land, he's its protector, and this icy plague is a personal insult. You can see the intelligence in his eyes. He's not just some mindless beast, he's a skilled fighter. And right now, he's sizing up his new enemy. He sees the dragon's power, that radiating cold, the sheer destruction in its breath. This isn't going to be an easy fight. With a deafening roar, Kong charges. For a beast his size, he moves with shocking speed, his powerful legs eating up the ground. He rips a giant half-frozen tree right out of the earth and hurls it like a spear. But the dragon is quick. It launches into the air, easily dodging the projectile, which smashes against a cliff. Beating its massive wings, the dragon unleashes another blast of frost breath. Kong sees it coming. He uses his incredible agility to leap high into the canopy, swinging from the few unfrozen branches like it's second nature. The ice blast turns a huge part of the jungle below him into a frozen wasteland, but Kang is already on the move, a blur of dark fur against the white. He's using his home as both a weapon and a shield, showing a deep, instinctual knowledge of his territory. He catapults himself from a high branch, aiming to slam his immense weight into the flying reptile. He lands a crushing blow on the dragon's side, sending a shockwave through its body and making it shriek in pain. The dragon, now furious, fights back with cunning, dives low, sweeping its tail to shatter the icy ground, turning the battlefield into a treacherous minefield of sharp, unstable ice. Kong stumbles, his footing gone. The dragon sees its chance. It fires a concentrated beam of frost, not at Kong's body, but straight at his arm. The cold is intense, and a thick layer of ice instantly encases his limb. Kong roars in pain as the frostbite digs in. Now injured, Kong fights against the numbing cold. The dragon presses its advantage, circling and blasting the ground around him, trying to box him in. It creates walls of solid ice to block his path and shoots razor-sharp icicles from its wings. For a second, it looks like the king of the jungle might be outmatched. The raw power of the elements is a weapon he's never faced before, and this invader is relentless. The jungle, his greatest advantage, has been turned against him, a frozen, hostile death trap. But you don't back the king into a corner. Kong's will is as tough as his hide. With a surge of adrenaline, he slams his frozen arm against a massive boulder, shattering the ice with brute force. Ignoring the searing pain, he changes his strategy. He can't fight the cold head-on, so he'll use it. He tears another gigantic tree from the frozen ground. This one is heavier and harder than stone, the perfect makeshift club. The frost dragon dives in for what it thinks will be the killing blow, but Kong is waiting. He swings the immense ice club with everything he's got, catching the dragon square in the chest. The impact is titanic. The sound of splintering ice and cracking bone echoes through the valley. The dragon is knocked out of the sky, crashing through the frozen trees and hitting the ground, wounded and dazed. Kong doesn't wait. He's on his opponent in a flash, a force of pure primal fury. This is no longer about territory, it's about survival. Guess close quarters brawl. And on the ground, without the ability to fly, the dragon is simply no match for the king. The jungle goes quiet again. The only sound is the crack of ice under Kong's feet. The frost dragon lies defeated, a broken monument to winter. Kong stands over his fallen enemy, his chest heaving. He looks at the destruction, the white scar cutting through his green kingdom. He lifts his head to the sky and lets out one final, victorious roar. It's a promise that no matter the threat, no matter the power, this is his home, and he will always be its king. So, who do you think really would have won this epic battle? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more ultimate fight scenes.